Alright. Shalom Akims. Alright, this is your brother Barak. Welcome back with another video to the Spirit and Power of Yahawashi. Giving all honors, glories, and praise to the Father and the Son, Yahawashi. Double honor selves and apostle of the great milestone of rule and time in the truth and a sincere salutation unto the brethren, pushing this word through truth and sincerity, risking our life freedom to do so. Okay, brother Barak, back with another video today. Another short, and today we're going to be talking about the Bank of England, okay, has sounded the alarm regarding apocalyptic, okay, global food shortage. All right, and hey, man, this is that sudden destruction, okay, that sudden destruction that the scriptures are speaking about. All right, the Lord's coming with that, that hammer, okay. Whether he uses these nations or natural disasters or whatever you want to call it, man, it's all from the Lord, okay. All right, and I was just watching today through the spirit. When I was on the plantation, I was watching Fresh and Fit, and they brought a guest on, man, and the dude was just going in. All right, he was going in on how he was talking about inflation. He was bringing up a lot of big names like corporations that watches this and that. Digital currency and what's to be expected. And Fresh and Fit kept saying, "So is this gonna happen in our lifetime?" And the dude was like, "Hell yeah, it's gonna happen in our lifetime." And these people are still stuck on that, man. Is it gonna happen in our lifetime and this and that? Because they want to prolong, they want to live this fun life. All right, and lo and behold, what do you have around the corner? Summer, man. All right, I expect a lot of people to be spending money. Okay, and I wouldn't be surprised. If something big happens in the summer, but trickling back into the fall and winter, man, I think that's when it's gonna be really bad. Concerning gas, diesel, food, not just natural necessities like eggs, milk. And I was reading this list that they said the hardest foods that are going to hit is like meats, your milk, of course, your eggs, things like that, man. All right. And we've been going through the spirit. I've been basically listing how don't be surprised if a lot of name brands products are basically discontinued forever, man. They stop popping up on the shelves. You're gonna start to see more low quality products, okay? And that's what you see in the movies as well, okay? These people in the movies, in the post-apocalyptic movies, they're not eating top end food, okay? What are they eating, man? They're eating canned, processed foods and all that, okay? So a lot of things is about to be disenchanted, if you will. Okay, a lot of you people are very I guess you could use the word accustomed to the way of living in America, okay? And you're very comfortable. All right. So it says the governor of the Bank of England has warned the apocalyptic global food prices rises and said he is helpless in the face of surging inflation. Right. That's the image they're gonna paint. Really and truly. Again, it's all coming from the Lord, but Esau is destroying the crops himself, man. Okay, he's paying off farmers. Okay, a lot of farmers are actually being forced to as well because the farmers don't want to take no payoff from the government, man. That results in loss of asset. Which is their land, their home. Okay, especially if the home was passed down and the land was passed down, they want to keep that going. They want to give that to their granddaughter or daughter or son, whatever, man. Okay, all right. Hey, man, it's all gonna trickle down, man. It's a pyramid, and it all coming from the top. Okay, let's keep going and let's go down a little bit. It says Andrew Bailey said he has a run out of horsemen when counting the stocks. Okay, and that's what a lot of them are having to do. Slack, yeah. A lot of them are having to destroy their crops, man. Okay, not even just crops, but cattle. They have to kill a lot of these animals, like chickens. Okay, they're destroying a lot of eggs, dumping a lot of man. I showed you guys the videos, man. I showed you the videos. They're dumping a lot of food, man. Okay, so in these next coming months, man, it's gonna be real bad, man. It's gonna be real bad. The scriptures already told you this. Okay, all right. I'm not gonna go really deep today, like cannibalism and all this and that. I'm not gonna go deep into that, but through the spirit, man, we're just gonna keep it simple today. All right. It says, and when counting the stocks, Brian says, facing Britain with the runaway energy food costs driven by the global market forces beyond his control. Prices are rising at a faster rate in 30 years, creating a very big income shock that is expected to intensify in the coming months with a risk of double digit inflation, right? Increased interest, price and demand, all these things. Okay. All right, so let's get this, man. Let's get this. This is Thessalonians. Okay, we'll open up in that. Right, so this is First Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 3. It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, right? You know, a lot of these people, they think it's a peace and safety type of situation because guess what? Guess what we just came out of, man? A 2-year bear bug, problematic, man. Okay, we just came out of that. Okay, so these people are like, oh, we get to turn up now. We're back to, what was the norm? What they were trying to push, man. When are we gonna go back to normal? When we go, when we gonna go back to normal? That's the thing you gotta keep in your head, man. Okay, so these people think it was peace and safety. We're out of the bear bug. We can go back to our regular lives, party. Do all these things they like to do. Okay, but in reality, man, the scripture says, let's read that one more time. First Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 3. It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, right? When they say it's good to go outside, we're good to go. Everything's in the clear, no more problems, All right, it says, then shall sudden destruction cometh upon them, right? So again, the Lord's gonna hit you with waves of things you didn't expect. Okay, all right, and today I just got news that gas, I believe, is $4 in every state, starting at $4. Okay, in every state. Okay, all states, man. All right, I believe all 50 states. That's what they said. The first time in history. Okay, so again, man, these are the signs of what's to come. All right, it says, as travaileth upon a woman with a child, and they shall not expect it. Right, just like a woman with a child. Okay, especially back in the ancient world, they didn't really have the modern technology. Oh, my water's breaking, or they can diagnose when the baby's exactly going to come, in 9 months on what day. No, man, it's just unexpected and it happens. All right, so it's the same thing. Okay, all right, and for us, the men of the Lord, we know, AK, that baby's coming, that destruction's coming. Okay, we just don't know when. Okay, but we know when it's coming, man. And again, too, with these people too. In the back of their minds, man, they know something's big about to go down and something's wrong. But hey, man, they always push it to the side. They want the next laugh. They want the next dopamine fix in their brain, man. All right. It says prices are rising as fast rate in 30 years. It says creating a very big income stock is expected to intensify in the coming months. All right. So don't be surprised if over the summer, and again, I just, through the spirit said that a lot of these people are going to spend money, man. Okay. Now it's going to matter because the majority of the American population is going to get eaten up by inflation. Okay. The majority of you guys are just going to, inflation is going to eat right through you, man. All right. Whatever savings you have, whatever money you have in your checkings, your credit, all that, man. Inflation is going to eat that shit up. Okay. And expect too, also, the guy, when I was watching the podcast, he said the elites want to, the masses using less energy. So guess what, man? If inflation comes, you're not going to go out. You can't go out because it's too expensive. You can't drive your car because gas is too expensive. You can barely go out to eat and party, too expensive. So where you're asking to be? At home. Okay, that's what the main thing he was speaking. I really thought about it. I'm like, hey, man, I never thought of it like that. The elites want to cut back on energy, and that's sort of pushing that energy shortage and all that, man. Okay, because they want you guys using less energy, man. Okay, I actually made a video on that a couple months back, talking about how I believe it was China or Russia were rationing energy. Okay, using lights only an hour. I think it was 6 hours a day out of the day, every day, using only 6 to 5 hours of. I think it was 3 hours. It was 3 hours. Okay, of energy every day. Okay, man, come on, man. All right. It says Mr. Bailey told MPS on the Treasury Select Committee that he is increasingly concerned about the further surge in food costs in Ukraine. Okay, and they're again, man, they're gonna use that Ukraine and Russia thing to amplify the situation. You know, they're gonna take advantage of the situation. All right, you know, as you can clearly see, they're gonna take full on advantage, man. It says a major crop grower and unable to ship out wheat and cooking oil. Okay, and these are the basics, man. They're always talking about the basics: the wheat, the bread, Slovakia, the wheat, the dairy, the meat. Those are the basics, man. You need those. With those, you can make thousands of things. You can make meals upon meals. Okay, wheat, you make pasta. Okay, you can make bread. Okay, you know, different variations of bread. There's different variations of pasta. Come on, man. Once those common things go out, like bread, milk, and you have ground foods as well, like potatoes, squash, yams, all, man, that shit is gonna be over with, man. Okay, all those good type of foods you guys used to have is gonna be over with, man. Okay, and the dude, even I'm gonna mention the video again. He was saying that you know, nowadays when you go in restaurants, they don't have menus no more. Okay, which that started back in the bear bug, but it's even worse now because you have the reason why they cut it back in 2020. Okay, the reason why they cut back what was it, man, the menus is because they were also having food shortages, but they had to cut down the menu due to the lack of staff. You know, they couldn't cook everything. Imagine you know, in the bear bug, right? You just cut staff because of this and that, you know, especially me because I was in the food industry just before. But you know, you're cooking a full on menu. You know, you gotta expect those rushes, man, in the restaurant. You know, so man, hey, there's gonna be more food shortages, man, and a lot of these businesses are gonna fail too. Okay, a lot of these businesses are food businesses and all that, man. Okay, especially here in America, consumer. You know, they people love to eat here. All right, so it's all gonna dry up, man. Okay, and again, they're gonna use that Ukraine situation. They're gonna maximize that to the best of its ability. This is Proverbs chapter 1 verse 27. It says, when your fear cometh as desolation, okay, right, your fear is gonna come as a desolation. It's gonna destroy your ass, man. Okay, all your worst fears. You know, thinking about starving to death. You know, possibly being killed or ravished by a, you know, a crazy man, you know, or you know, hey man, what those prisoners in them prisons gonna come loose too. Okay, who's gonna be watching those gates, man? It's gonna be every man for himself. All right, remember World War Z? Okay, the main character guy, Brad Pitt, I think his name's Brad Pitt, was carrying a gun, and the police officer ran right past the police officer. The police officer is trying to get his shit right, man. He's trying to get what he needs, man, in the time of trouble, man. He not giving no damn about protecting or serving, man. All right, you know. All right, it's gonna be all out chaos out here, man. All right, it says in a new survey, 2,000 Britons, 89% said that they were concerned about how the cost of living crisis. Oh yeah, the cost of living too. Okay, right, the housing, right. You know, and I've been waiting. I'm just slowly waiting on those articles to come out on you know, more homelessness and stuff. Again, you're not gonna see a whole flood of people being homeless, man. What you're gonna see is start to slowly see a lot of people slowly going homeless, man. It's the same thing with the prophecies. It's a slow transition. It's not just gonna happen. Oh, mark of the beast. Everyone take the ship right now. No, man. It's gonna be a slow process building up. Okay, because remember, we still gotta preach, right? We still gotta prophesy. So it's gonna be a slow build up, man, and then boom, that's when it's gonna hit. Okay, in the perfect situation. It says your destruction comes as a whirlwind, right? And the whirlwind is wild. Okay, right? Whirlwinds can last for a very long time. You know, like tornadoes and storm. Man, those shits can last for a long time, man. Okay, consistent destruction. And what's the thing with the whirlwind too? It travels. You know, it destroys this spot and it slowly moves. It's like a tornado. It moves to this spot. It destroys that spot. Okay, now it's going up. It's going up east. You know, it may come back down south and destroy. You know, that's a whirlwind. All right. It says when distress and anguish cometh upon you. All right. You know, so you people are gonna be in agonizing pain spiritually, physically. Okay. You know, you're gonna be in distress, man. When you're gonna be, where's my next paycheck coming from? You know, all right. When's my next paycheck? When's my next meal? Where am I gonna lay my head tonight? Where can I use the bath? You know, all those things. Okay. Oh yeah, all these people are happy right now. They're go. Oh, summer's around the corner. I gotta save up. We're gonna go to the DR. You know, that's these people are talking about, man. That's the topics. You know, Will Smith slapping Chris Rock and Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, man. When there's deeper, basically deeper problems, to explore. All right, it says while the picture was broadly similar nationwide, those on the lower wages were more actually worried. Exactly, the poor people. Okay, come on, man. All right, that inflation is gonna eat y'all up, man. It's gonna eat you up. It's gonna eat up your pockets. It's already eating your pockets through gas. Okay, and then it's gonna start to eat through your food. Okay, and then the cost to live, man, it's gonna destroy everything, man. It's gonna destroy everything. Okay, all right. It says with those earning under 20 euros, okay, which is 25,000 in American dollars, describing themselves as very concerned about how they would make ends meet this year, right? You know, hey man, and to be quite frank, man, in this society, a lot of people are just broke. The overwhelming majority of the population is broke, globally broke. Okay, and matter of fact, man, if you make a good like 40K a year in America, you're actually one of the richest people in the world. Okay, that's a fact. Okay, that's actually a fact. When you go globally, a lot of people don't make the amount of money you Americans make. You'll be working at, man, if you were making the same amount of money as Amazon that you do at Amazon or a construction worker, and you go overseas, man, you know how much money you could double and make. Okay, come on, man. All right, you Americans are one of some of the richest people in the world, man. People that make average 60K or 80K, man. If you were to go to Thailand, South America, you know, right? Yo, man, you can make a good living. You can buy a nice house. You can live really good over there, man. All right. So it says jumping down, a British major British cardiac said separately Tuesday that schools were now facing difficult decisions as whether to reduce meal sizes. Right, that too. Okay, a lot of kids don't eat dinner at school at lunch, man. Come on, man. Oh my God, man. Again, the scriptures told you right there. Okay, as a whirlwind, anguish and distress, man. The scriptures is telling you right there. All right, last one, man. We'll wrap it up. Isaiah chapter 47, verse 11. It says, "Therefore shall evil come upon thee." Right, the Lord's getting ready to bring evil. Okay, this doesn't mean no love. People trying to share food. People are gonna be trying to take what you have, man. Okay, they're gonna try and take what you have. All right. It says you shall not know. It's like it says those shall not know from whence it rises. Right, you people are not gonna know. These people aren't paying attention to inflation right now, man. They're like, oh, the price going up. They don't even know what the freaking word inflation means, man. Okay, right? When it really hits, you're gonna be like, whoa, where's these prices coming from? Why is my rent so high? Why is this and that? A lot of these people don't even know what inflation even means. It says, those shall not be able. Also, like it says, and mischief shall fall upon thee. Those shall not be able to put it off. Right? You're not gonna be able to put it off no more. Okay? That thought in the back of your mind that the world, it's like not the world. Well, yeah, the world, aka society, can end, is gonna become a reality. Okay? Right? The reality of you not sleeping in a house and sleeping possibly on the street is more of reality. The reality of you not being able to afford a damn loaf of bread and eggs and maybe some meat, some chicken, all right, that's gonna become a reality, man. Okay, for a lot of you. It says, and the decision shall come upon thee suddenly. Desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, right? Suddenly, man. You know what suddenly means? Out of nowhere. Destruction is gonna come upon you out of nowhere, man. Okay? Which those shall not know, right? You're not gonna know what's coming, man. All right, that's how the Lord got you in a docile state. The Lord got to put the spirit on Esau to distract your ass with sports. Okay, all these freaking meaningless ass debates about abortion and same sex laws and equal pay, all this crap, man, to distract your ass. Common freaking topics that can be solved in one discussion, man. Okay, and a lot of it's just propaganda, anyways. All right, the elites do it on purpose to distract you and keep you, bugging on a topic that don't even matter. All right, but yeah, man, with that, man, I'm gonna wrap it up, man. Lulu and you guys ratified. All right, until next time, I'm gonna say shalom.